What made you embrace your villain arc? My daughter was not the kind of kid who made a scene. She loved stray cats and old poetry books from Goodwill. She doodled on her sneakers and collected strange earrings. She rarely went out, and when she did, she came home early. Her 15th birthday was quiet. She had a few friends over for ice cream. I bought her a singing candle for her cake. She laughed and did a silly dance. She posted a selfie with a glitter filter. She went to bed humming. 2 days later, her room was too still. Her bed was made perfectly, and there was a note on her pillow. That morning, my daughter ended her life. The note she left behind just said, "He never meant it. I was just a joke." I stared at those words for hours. At first, I thought it was about a crush. I called her friends, but nobody knew who she meant. I did not cry, at least not at first. My mind went numb, and the world blurred at the edges. Then her best friend showed up and placed her phone in my hand. That was when I learned the truth about Mr. Geller, the English teacher who ran her after-school writing club. I had always thought he was encouraging her. She talked about how he helped her with poems, gave her book recommendations, and told her she was talented. The texts on the phone showed something different. He began messaging her late at night, calling her special, and saying she was more mature than her classmates. He said she made him feel young again. He flirted and told her he wished he could take her out for coffee alone. He told her nobody understood him, and then started calling her beautiful. He said he had never met anyone like her. He convinced her to meet him outside of school. There were pictures of them at a coffee shop and a blurry shot of them in his car. He told her to keep it a secret, saying no one would understand. The messages became more explicit. I read him telling her he wished she was older and that sometimes he forgot she was a student. He made promises and said he cared about her. She wrote poems about him and picked out clothes because he liked blue. She told him she loved him. He told her to delete their messages, warning that it could ruin his life. Then, out of nowhere, he stopped responding. One night, he said they could not talk anymore because it was too dangerous. He blocked her everywhere. She sent him a long email, begging for an explanation. He never replied. That was when some boys at school found out about what had happened. They made memes about her and Mr. Geller. They posted jokes in a group chat, calling her teacher's pet and Geller's girlfriend. One of them recorded her crying in the bathroom and posted it on Snapchat. The last text she sent was to Mr. Geller. She wrote that she felt lost and that she missed him. He replied, "You need to forget this ever happened. It's best for both of us." 2 days later, my daughter took her own life. I did not scream. I became cold. I printed out everything, the texts, photos, memes, and screenshots, and organized them into files. I tracked down Mr. Geller's wife, his boss at the school, and even his parents. I sent the entire packet to the superintendent, the school board, and the police. I emailed every parent group in the district and attached the screenshots. I told them to ask their daughters about Mr. Geller. I posted on Facebook anonymously and tagged the school's official page. I contacted a reporter who covered local scandals. Then I went further. I found out which graduate schools he had applied to and mailed every file. I looked up the organizations where he volunteered and sent the evidence there too. His church, his wife's job, and the PTA all received the full story, along with a note that said, "Ask him about my daughter." I tracked down the boys who bullied her and sent the group chat screenshots to their colleges. I reported all of them for harassment. I sent everything to their future employers if I could find them on LinkedIn. The fallout was huge. Mr. Geller was suspended and then fired. His wife left him. The school tried to cover it up, but the parents were furious. The police opened an investigation. The boys lost scholarships, and some were kicked off their teams. Their parents called my house and left voicemails. Some threatened me, and others begged for forgiveness. A few teachers sent me angry emails about ruining careers. I did not care. I sat in the back and watched as Mr. Geller's life unraveled. Sometimes I wonder if it mattered. She is still gone. Nothing can fix that. But the people who hurt her will not walk away clean. I would do it all again, without a second thought.